Build your dreams, live rich, and leave
Welcome
rich.
to Live Rich and Leave Rich by Krish. You know, imagine this. It's 10 p.m. You get a call, and a very serious voice on the other end says they're from the police, and a parcel in your name has illegal items inside. Your heart just starts pounding, right? Now here's the thing. This isn't happening because you were careless. It's happening because scammers have evolved. They've gone from being petty thieves to absolute psychological masterminds. So today, we're not just going to list some scams, we're going to rip open their entire playbook to show you exactly how to build a fortress around your wealth, your identity, and most importantly, your peace of mind.
Okay, just to get a sense of the scale we're talking about, look at this number, 16.6 billion, with a B. That's the loss reported by the FBI just for 2024. I mean, that's more than the entire GDP of some countries. This is no longer some petty crime, it's a full-blown, meticulously organized global industry, and its only job is to turn your trust and your fear into their profit.
So how in the world did we get here? How did simple scam calls morph into this massive global crisis? Well, to understand how to protect ourselves, we first have to understand the machinery working behind the curtain. We're about to go inside the operations of a modern cybercrime syndicate. And believe me, it runs with more efficiency than a lot of legitimate companies out there.
Now, what's so wild about this is that their number one weapon isn't technology, it's psychology. See, they're not really hacking your computer, they're hacking your mind. It's called social engineering, and it's the art of manipulating our most basic human emotions. They use fear with threats of arrest. They create fake urgency with a limited time offer. They impersonate authority to demand you do what they say, and they exploit our greed with promises of unbelievable returns. It's a full-on assault designed to bypass your rational brain.
Okay, so now that we get their core philosophy, which is hacking the human, let's crack open that playbook, shall we? We're about to look at the specific and honestly devastating traps they set every single day. And we're going to start with the one that is causing the most psychological and financial damage right now.
This one is called digital arrest. I mean, can you imagine the sheer terror of being told you're a prime suspect in a major crime, and you're now under surveillance, all through your phone screen? They trap you in this state of psychological confinement, making you feel totally isolated and helpless in your own home. They literally take your trust in the police and use it as a weapon against you. And their method, wow, it is chillingly precise. It unfolds in 4 phases that are designed to completely break you down. So after the initial shock of the confrontation, they build this fake credibility with fake IDs during verification. But the real masterstroke is step 3, isolation. By keeping you on a continuous video call, they completely sever your connection to reality, to your family, to anyone who could say, hey, wait a minute, this is a scam. By the time they demand money, your panic has just completely steamrolled your logic.
This quote right here, it says it all. Their true goal is panic. Listen to this. A software engineer I know, a tech-savvy professional, lost 50,000 rupees. How? She got a late-night call saying her brother was in a terrible accident. Now, she knew all the risks, but in that moment of manufactured panic, logic just evaporates. She reacted. That manufactured panic is their golden key to your wallet. But digital arrest, that's their big, scary masterpiece. The everyday attacks are actually way more subtle. They show up as a fake KYC update text to your parents. That's phishing. Or an illegal loan app that steals your contacts and then blackmails you. Or they look like a guaranteed returns investment scheme on WhatsApp. Or even a simple part-time job that asks you to pay a little fee first. The tactics on this screen are all different, but they all exploit that exact same thing, a single moment of distraction or vulnerability. So, looking at all of this, it's really easy to feel, well, overwhelmed. I mean, how can one person possibly stand against a global, tech-savvy industry that's designed from the ground up to deceive? Well, here's the secret. You don't fight the industry. You make yourself an impossible target. You build a fortress. And that brings us to the most important part of this entire explainer. This is where we fight back. And listen, this isn't just a list of tips. This is your actionable blueprint for building that fortress around your digital life and taking back control. All right, let's build it. The foundation of your fortress is your identity. So think of multi-factor authentication not as a hassle, but as a second, dead-bolted steel door on all your accounts. A password manager. That's your digital vault. It creates and remembers these crazy complex passwords for you, so every single account has a unique key. And your phone number on social media, that's basically a public invitation for scammers. Hide it, like today.
Next up, we gotta secure the gateways to your fortress, your phone, and your laptop. Think of it this way. A stranger asking you to install AnyDesk is like them asking for the keys to your house, your car, and your safe all at once. The answer is always no. And that one tiny setting, Disable Install from Unknown Sources, is one of the most powerful shields on your Android device. It blocks countless threats automatically. It's a game changer. And hey, for my friends using Android in India, here is a fantastic proactive tool you can use. The government-backed mKavach 2.0 app. It's like having a digital security guard that patrols your phone. It actively scans for malicious apps that could be stealing your data or spying on you in the background. It's free, and it's an absolutely essential layer of defense.
Okay, now let's protect the treasure inside your fortress, your money. The rules here are simple and they are non-negotiable. Your OTP is like the key to your bank vault. You would never give that to anyone. Treat every single unknown link like it's a potential trapdoor. And before you send money via UPI, please verify the name. That one extra second of caution can save you from a lifetime of regret.
You know, this might be the most important conversation you have all year. Scammers absolutely prey on the trust and kindness of our elders, and that fake KYC message is their favorite tool. Please sit down with your parents, your grandparents, create one simple, unbreakable rule. If a message or a call asks for money or personal details with any kind of urgency, they must hang up and call you first. No exceptions.
But let's be realistic. Even with the absolute best defenses, a really sophisticated attacker might just slip through. In that moment, their goal is to make you panic. But your weapon is having a plan. So let's just calmly walk through your clear, step-by-step emergency protocol for what to do if the worst happens.
If you are scammed, the clock starts right now. This is your emergency checklist. Forget about shame, forget about doubt. That first hour is the golden hour. Step 1, block everything. Step 2, immediately call 1930. The faster you report, the higher the chance they can actually freeze the stolen funds. Then file the formal complaint online and save every single piece of evidence. Every second counts. Act fast.
And here's a special, really empowering note on blackmail. I want you to read this quote carefully. The blackmailer's entire operation is a bluff. Their power doesn't come from the information they have. It comes from your fear of what they might do. The moment they act on their threat, they lose all their leverage and just become a common criminal. Do not negotiate. Block, preserve the evidence, and report them. You hold the power here, not them. Now, for some really good news, we are not fighting this battle alone. The brightest minds in technology and finance are building the next generation of digital bodyguards. We're talking about AI that can spot unusual transactions, security that binds your UPI to your specific device, and even virtual cards that protect your real financial details. All of this is becoming more common, and it's creating a much safer ecosystem for all of us.
So, what's the most crucial takeaway from our entire discussion today? It's this. We used to think financial planning was just about stocks and mutual funds. Well, today, the very first step of financial planning is cyber safety. In this digital world, protecting your wealth begins, fundamentally, with protecting your identity. Your password security is now just as important as your investment portfolio.
We've covered a whole lot today, but this world is constantly changing. So I want our next explainer to tackle what worries you the most. Are you concerned about AI voice cloning scams? Maybe deepfake videos that are targeting families? Or perhaps the safety of digital wallets? Let me know down in the comments. Let's build this knowledge base together. And finally, if this explainer gave you even just one new tool to protect yourself, just imagine the impact it could have on someone you love. You might be the person who saves a friend or a parent from a devastating loss. Please don't wait. Share this explainer right now. Subscribe for more, and thank you for joining me on Live Rich and Leave Rich.